Welcome everyone to Legend of Zeke, Breath of the Thunder. In the last episode, me and my trusty companions, i.e. psychics, we went to the Pomeranian ship and took care of... for a banner, was it? I can't remember. Anyway, the king died, which was a sad moment, but don't worry kids, he got better. Much better. And it seems now the famous flame bringer Morag just could not keep herself away and has joined my pack of chums. So in this next chapter of my legend, we shall be off. Okay, seriously, everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I have no need for an episode recap because Zeke did it for me, and we get to play as Zekeinator. I'm so happy. Look at him, he's Zeking it up with his jumping. Haha. So,
even the darkest night is followed by a dawn.
Morning, all.
Thank you. Well, I guess with that, let's talk to Dorara. And let's go. The prince commands it. I want to go home. So Captain Leader 6. Place door navigate skillful so have 7 work to make trip success. Not worry. I worry. With Tantal on board, getting should be a piece of pollen cake. The Zekeinator does not like pollen cake.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
You seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oi! No, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times. So he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal, then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Whoa. It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu. It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze!
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes
makes
sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
New stage air Tiger, and welcome to totally reminiscent of Valak Mountain for sure. Snowy area as a whole. And personally, I can't think of a better person to enter Tantal than the prince himself. But I can assume, based on what we've heard, we're not going to get any special treatment. You know what? And it makes sense. Reason why Zeke was out in all those areas. And now for blinding white visuals. But you know what I see? I don't see any enemies around, which, oh, never mind, except for the bullets. Never mind, hush my mouth. But hopefully they will be easier to take on and not gang up on us, since we are literally 10 levels higher than them at this point. What that means with regard to our welfare, who knows? But all I know is, I think we'll let the music speak for itself for now. Give every track a bit of appreciation while we can. Now that is quite a sight.
Hey, Nia? Do you... mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's... cold-blooded?
Call it what you like.
Indeed we will. It's cold-blooded. So that's definitely interesting, because I never really thought Titans could have species, I guess. I mean, they all seem like genuine reptiles to me, but it is nice to know that even in this massive world building itself, it's different types of bionis, so to speak. But even then, it's similar.
And I do like the shortage of enemies.
Yes, definitely. It gives us a very nice piece of reprieve, especially from how hectic things were quite recently. And it's a nice bit of fresh air and just freedom, just for us to take in the snowy atmosphere.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
I doubt that. As you said, the whole place on fire. But overall though, I definitely appreciate this.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it.
Why do I get the feeling that one of these rooms is going to have a unique monster somewhere? Oh, I'm so dreading it. And also, really surprising, we haven't found the treasure chest yet. Now just you watch in the next 10 seconds we're going to find one. Because that's my luck. And I really hate to hark on about this, but this definitely is a nice, pleasant change to how things were back in Indol. I mean, just being able to walk this long distance and be able to just enjoy the sights and music, and not have to worry about, oh my god, is there any type of jokish enemy sighting that's gonna ambush us? No, it's a nice and easy run. And since we have plenty of experience points to utilize, I think we're perfectly fine. And I also get at the feeling that since we're in a nice world, so to speak, Pyra and Bridget are gonna come in real handy here. At least that's the theory. Maybe once again is Monolith's way of saying, look, here's a relaxing time, enjoy. Enjoy we shall, until the inevitable bad thing happens. Because there's one thing, if I could just sum up right now, if I could just sum up the narrative now in one word thus far, it would definitely a really good roller coaster. Up, down, and you don't know when it's gonna go. You don't know when it's gonna change.
Hey, Pandoria. Zeke's a rather unlucky guy, is he not? Isn't it difficult being his partner?
Oh yes, that prince of mine, he's unlucky like you wouldn't believe. If there was an all-rest unluckiness championship, he'd win every time.
From the incidents I've witnessed alone, he's already been chased by rolling rocks, fallen off cliffs. He even fell into the Cloud Sea once, as I recall.
You ain't seen the half of it. When he's walking in the harbor, he's always getting bitten or smacked around the face by the Titan ships. Oh, this one time, he got caught in a blizzard, took shelter in a cave, and wound up surrounded by 100 Ignis.
Oh god.
I could keep going for hours.
Well, I don't quite know how to react. Frankly, I'm impressed you're both still alive.
Yes, congratulations on surviving. Or should I say, my condolences.
Too far, Bridget. Too far. Still, I gotta admit, keeping an eye on my prince is a full-time job. You should try it yourself sometime. He drives me crazy.
But you love him all the same, yes?
Love? Where the hell you'd pulled that one out of?
Ah, yes, I see. You pretend to dislike him while secretly harboring feelings.
Maybe it's time you should be more honest with yourself.
Oh, for the... You've got to be kidding me. You couldn't be more wrong.
There's no need to be shy, my dear. As a fellow Blade, I'll be happy to keep this just between us.
Quite so. We will keep your little secret from your beloved prince until such time as you see fit.
I'm trying to tell you. It's not like that.
Oh, you're so cute when you get embarrassed.
I quite agree.
Hey! Stop that! Don't you give me that knowing smile! Curse you, my prince, and your unlucky nature.
Pandoria, were you talking about me just then? I certainly hope not. I mean, look at this wide open area. For some people, it might seem empty, but for us, it is a blessing because this is very peaceful. And just look at all the atmosphere around us. I mean, looking at the environment now, especially with the main city there, it definitely seems like a mix of Alchemov and Shanbalik Mountain.
And with the way they shut people out is reminiscent of Alchemov
What
too.
have we here?
Definitely.
Nice.
What's here?
Very nice.
This knowledge will come in useful.
All the while, wrapping it up in a nice, what's the word for it? Basis on the Bionis interior.
I was noticing that too.
Yeah.
Vein crossroad.
They definitely take as much inspiration as they can, I guess. And of course, Xenoblade OCD takes priority overall. Must get the wood, even though planet nature's bad here. but regardless, since we're playing as Zeke, I think let's go home. I'm sure nothing is gonna happen whatsoever, and it's all gonna be completely fine. Probably, in his words. We're probably gonna die. Dad, I'm home.
Miss me?
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
Hello, what's up? Days of non-citizenary. So it seems like our nature is well known. His entire retreat. So word of our arrival reach far. With the right permits, how would anyone be able to find this place and trade? And don't know about you, this does not look like a place for a nup on. Or anyone. But I guess we'll just have to see.
World has many
Amazing picnics. For reals? Stranger's face? You know me, you idiot. When I get back home, I shall have your head. But not before I do some acrobatics for my fans. Okay, I guess not. Oh well. The Zekinator does not take fall damage. I hurt the ground when I fall hard. That is a long way down, but luckily I remember there are stairs here.
It's been several years, forgive me.
Yeah, it's been yonked, so to speak.
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
That seems like a very accurate assumption, I think. And you do not expect that a black market would be the monopoly of things, and especially in ancient facility, a village like this. But then again, though, seeing how it's limited access here, no wonder. I get the reason why that like this, but Jesus. And things are expensive here. Zeke was not kidding when he said they pay ungodly price. I mean, a pickle for that much money? Sorry for the cut there. Just had to check on something really brief. I am really wary about buying anything from here, because like Zeke said, we pay ungodly prices. So I guess for now we just buy out of necessity, I suppose, and hope that things go well. And what's the chip cost going to be like that? That's wrong. Found wondering. Not bad. I mean, if you want to buy a few, I don't mind. A lot of people would benefit from them, that's for sure. We didn't get anything there, so that's all well and good. We're gonna save our money, because who knows? Maybe as we do more, perhaps maybe the price will go down. Yes, we were. Yes, would be many drivers. Good idea. Do it. Like you have a to have a choice. You got a question mark above your head. I think enough's been said. Well, you certainly are. Not trustworthy. You know what? Just for that, I think we won't. I think we won't set it as an active quest because you, sir, are not worth it.
Poppy boosters engaged.
And damn it! But I do see a chest over there, I believe. So you know what? In this ancient civilization, I get to steal from my own town and get money from it. I could give this to the townspeople, but I choose not to. But I do get Zeke's point though. Even though there's people living here, definitely does come across as more ruins than anything else.
Case in point.
Yeah. And as usual, on Monolith, they make a rather small condensed area, and make it very make exploration something you want to do. Extended collection of records. Yes, okay. If I know was Zeke's inner head, inner voice saying it. It's either that or it was Pandoria whispering, "Psst, we gotta go to the palace and see your dad." Oh, do I now? Well, I think Rex can take a break and let me do the talking, of course. See, even the lighting effects in here from the flames themselves look fantastic. Residential area. Boy, that sounds familiar. Hopefully, it's not going to follow suit like the original did, and just chaos happens. If there's an armed artillery here, then yes, I'm gonna be really worried. CC, I CC you, nuppin'. I wanna buy a board game. Really? It's illegal to sell board games?
But there was a board game shop back there.
Black market, remember?
Ah.
Black market. So.
Bye-bye, daytime. Master Pawn has worked hard today.
So that's definitely strange. But it makes me wonder what's on top of here. Who knows? Mamanji. Some of these Nippon names are getting hard to pronounce, my word. So this is definitely really I also want to say hard to fathom, because in normal video games an ancient civilization is usually abandoned or just broken down.
Calm your mind. Structural analysis in progress.
Leave Napon to Poppy.
That's
And damn it. I mean, like, an example is Agnirefer. That was an ancient civilization, and no one was living there. Here, it's the same thing, but there's actually people there living here. It's actually kind of amazing. Then up was a library apparently. And similar choir, just like Indol. Kind of reminiscent of that.
Wow! World has many amazing places in it!
We discovered good place.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Could it be? Are you all right? Yes. Tora?
But why? It's true. Pop be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
I trust Morag has her reasons. Tora, just what are you up to, little Nopon? Anyway, I guess as best as we can, on with the formalities. It being Zeke. God help us all.
The Aegis, I presume.
Huh?
Guards! My lady!
Meh. What the hell is going on? Charlotte?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no, you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy. Ah!
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject.
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrist.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This is
the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something.
Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time, but by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world, my ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Ha! Let's go.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete.
What's going on? Tora?
Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes?
Yeah. There's something about this room.
Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade?
Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use Earth element. So, through synergy with Fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
Whoa!
I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure.
Poppy power! Jet Biter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
And with that, I guess you could say we are the one who knocks and breaks down the door. But I think we'll end things off there. So, next episode, we begin our jailbreak. And hopefully, we're not too late to save Pyra. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in next episode.